Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. Welcome to the Chicken Steak Podcast. I'm your host Bruno. With me is my co-host David, and today we have a special guest. You've never seen this man before. It's Alexis.
Hey Alexis, how you doing?
Good afternoon, gamers.
The original gamer is back.
Yeah, I'm the first guy who ever played a game.
So yeah, like we mentioned last week, we have prepared a special episode this week. We're going to start off with our typical topics, and then we're going to move on to the special segment.
Yeah.
But yeah, boys, how's it been? How's your week been?
Alexis, you want to start?
Yeah, sure, I'll start. Well, I have my final exams in 2 weeks. But I haven't done anything.
Yo.
But honestly, it's because the uni I want to go to.
Mhm.
Like, I've already been accepted-ish. It's a conditional offer, so all I have to do is get the grades for it. But the grades are BCC, so I basically just don't have to do anything. So instead,
Oh, so you already have the grades for it. So
I don't
yes.
already have the grades for it, but it's just the fact that BCC is really easy to get. So I'm just like,
Oh,
I'm just chilling.
I don't know. I mean, for us plebeians, me and Bruno, who doesn't have a fucked school system, we've talked about this on multiple occasions. But hey,
I mean,
it's like a pass, or it's like a little bit above a pass.
How much percent?
well, okay, how it works is your passing grade is relative to how everyone else did. Yeah, I guess in terms of like not British education, I just need passes. That's it. I just need passes. As long as I don't say 5 + 2 is like 0 or something,
Then you're fine.
I'm fine.
alright.
I'll get into university. But other than school, I've been replaying games. Played Doom Eternal again. Got the DLC, and just before the podcast, I've been playing Ace Combat 7 because that's fun.
The suit was...
And then I've been wanting to play Risk of Rain 2, but the update hasn't come out yet. Other than that, though, nothing too. Oh wait, I forgot to say my staple thing I've been saying recently, but now I only eat once a day. Yeah.
Why?
Uh,
Is that how you lost all the weight?
yeah, it is how I lost all the weight. But I don't like eat little. I eat a lot in one meal,
Okay.
and it's always balanced.
It's a balanced diet. My friend used to do that.
Mm.
No, not like joking. I'm serious.
I mean, it's not healthy in the long run, but hey.
Oh no, it's not. I'm phasing out of it.
Well, at least from what I've heard, it's not that different because you intake just as much. You just do it in one meal.
It's not very...
But the way, at least the way, who did it was a biplane. You know biplane.
Yeah.
The way he did is he would have like small, like tiny snacks throughout the day, and then just one large meal.
Okay. But Biplane is not a thicker boy. He's more of a lean...
Well, yeah,
lean
but he didn't do it to
cons-
lose weight. He just did it as a diet.
Oh.
Because at the time he had to work a lot, so he didn't have time to eat anyways.
I mean, the way
Maybe
I
just-
lost the most of my weight was when I was working as a... What's it called? Salesman? Like selling...
Door-to-door
yeah,
salesman?
Door-to-door salesman as for alarms and security and stuff like that. And I ate one strong meal that day. Well, two. I ate breakfast, which was barely nothing. And then I ate a very, very big lunch. And then I didn't eat anything until I probably got home. And it was like 12 hours later. And I just drank water and ate some bread, maybe. And not any white bread stuff. It's like some like whole grains that would hold me for longer and keep me full.
That's
So
fair.
that's how I lost around 10 kilos in like 2 months. That I'm
Nice.
walking like every day. But yeah, no.
Fair enough.
How's your weekend
So
been,
David-
Bruno? Oh.
Oh, yeah. I see what you did there.
Oh my gosh,
Cursed
it's
us.
flowing so smoothly. Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my week. It's been slow since
Since you quit.
I quit my job, so I just stay at home doing school. School, it's not too bad. I get along with everything. Classes, some classes are boring and pointless, but most of the time I just deal with it, do all my work. But the interesting part, gaming-wise... Well, first off, last week we were talking about what we've been playing, and you mentioned that you were playing old school RuneScape.
Yep, and I got you hooked on it.
And because of this son of a bitch, I got addicted to the damn game.
Oh.
So I've been playing a butt ton of old school RuneScape this week. I pretty much like spend multiple hours a day grinding most of the time. I sometimes do questing. Recently, I've just been leveling fishing. I've like gotten to the point where I'm fishing for swordfish.
Holy fuck!
Yeah. But other than that, I picked up Yakuza Like a Dragon, which is a fantastic game.
Good game.
It is so good.
I so want to play that. But I need to finish
awesome.
at least one Yakuza game before I throw myself into that one.
Well, the thing with 7 is it's like its own separate story.
Yeah, but it has a lot of characters that are shown in 0 forward, which is not spoiler related, but it's like if you know who they are from the beginning, then you know who a lot of the summons are, for example.
But mainly you could play it without playing all the other games. But so yeah, I've been playing a reasonable amount of that.
Mm-hmm.
The combat is great. I was like okay with Yakuza's combat, like the beat 'em up arcadey style of combat.
Yeah.
But I love, as I've mentioned before in the podcast, I love turn-based JRPGs. And this game does that system so well, because it's like, it has the typical like turn-based like select what each character does, but there's many things like certain attacks have kind of like quick time events almost, like you know Yakuza style quick time events. And also it has the system where like there's called perfect guarding. So as an action you can guard, which will block the attack. But if you don't use it, like if you're being attacked and you're about to be hit, if you press circle in time, you do a perfect guard and you take like 1/3 of the damage.
Oh damn!
So it's a really like intuitive and fun system, and all the attacks and abilities are really fun. Like one of your, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but one of your party members is used to be a homeless guy, and one of his abilities, he literally throws beans at the enemies, and the enemies get attacked by pigeons.
Wait,
Yeah.
I think I've seen clips of that.
I've seen weird clips of like, for example, when the Kazuma or the Majima is there and they have their like their own animation, summon animation, stuff like that. And
I haven't gotten to like any of the previous game characters. Some relatively early, well, not early into the game. I'm like 15-ish hours into the game.
Yeah, but considering that it might be a JRPG, it could be like
it's around. I remember checking just the base of the game to just beat the story. I think it's around like 40 to 50 hours.
Okay, that's quite a lot.
But yeah, that's been fun. And another game I've picked up because it was on sale is Black Ops Cold War, actually. And the multiplayer, I haven't gotten to the story yet, but that's the main thing that I thought it was like, that was the most decent thing of the game, but I haven't gotten to that yet. But I did some multiplayer, and I gotta say, compared to Modern Warfare, which I played a fair bit before, I prefer Cold War. It's got that more Treyarch, because it's made by Treyarch, that Treyarch design.
Yeah.
Like both map-wise and like gunplay and all that, which I enjoy more. But what I've been spending a lot of time in is, now I've been a more or less, I wouldn't say an avid, but a more or less active COD player throughout my life.
Oh yeah.
But I always played Modern Warfare games. I never really I played like Black Ops 2 a bit, but only the multiplayer. I never got into zombies.
That's
What?
And yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you're so strange. Oh.
I know.
I was going to say, you're the one to talk, Alexis.
Let's
Have
not
you
even
ever finished Skyrim?
Well, that's this.
He's never played
I've
Skyrim.
not even touched it.
Oh, God.
But I mean, let's not even mention that I haven't played most of the campaigns for Call of Duty. But
I mean, at a certain point in the series, that's understandable.
Yeah.
But so I've had this new journey into the COD Zombies, and our friend Cameron has helped me understand the game, and boy, do I love it. Because I'm someone that just does not get tired of zombie games. And when it's just, you just kill waves and waves of zombies while getting cool guns and perk upgrades, I'm like, this is fun. I could just sit down and play this for hours.
I mean, fair. When I used to play a lot of Call of Duty, I straight up went for the zombie mode. Issue was I didn't have enough friends to play the zombie thing. And this was before we also knew how to properly use the internet, so we didn't know how to do a lot of the things to progress. so we usually get to like 10th round, and then we get overswarmed because we really didn't know what to do or go.
Yeah.
So that kind of sucked, but I've seen a lot of people actually do well, and I go like, holy fuck, that's actually the good part about this game. Not standing in one or two rooms and then getting absolutely shit on by a bunch of zombies.
See,
But yeah, that's been my week.
Alright, cool.
So what have you been up to, David?
Very, very uninspired week. Haven't done a lot, actually. Because I've been home and I've been free this entire week, actually. So I've been doing a lot of stuff at home. Mostly relaxing. Doing nothing. And it's been so nice.
wow.
Yeah, no, I know. As a grown-up, it sucks to do stuff.
Oh, I wouldn't have
It's almost
guessed.
like, yeah, no. But I've took a little pause from RuneScape because my arm was not enjoying me all the clicking.
Oh yeah, right, because your right arm is the one that's fucked.
Yeah, so
I was wondering, like, man, David hasn't been on in like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
Has he quit?
so I'm taking a break until it feels a little bit better. I do play it occasionally on my phone, but it's not for much long. But I threw myself into Sunless Sea, and holy fuck, is that a game I enjoy. I thought I would, like, the first time I saw that game, I was like, I might not enjoy this because it has such a steep like curve when it comes to like getting upgrades and whatever you're doing, and the game feels slow. And
could you actually like tell me what Sunless Sea is? Because I actually don't know this game, and I'm guessing some viewers home might also not know.
Let me see here. It's a roguelike to begin with, and the world is not completely random generated, but some spots are on different places depending on when you die, because you will die a lot, and it's a big part about the game that when you die, that is not necessarily the end of the game. You can still, if you've done a correct thing, give your legacy to your next captain. For example, money, guns, officers that are like people that will buff your stats. You can get a will from your previous character, so you don't have.
But
to
what is like the?
The objective is
like
explore, and fight. But it's pretty much you're running around doing cargo runs for everybody, making enough money so you can do the more harder and challenging and weird things. Because this is actually a spin-off title of online like a website game.
A flash game?
No, not even a flash game. It was a text based game. Called Fallen London or something like that. And this takes place in Fallen London, where London has fallen, obviously, and
oh no,
and not fallen like the city has been completely wiped out. I'm talking the city went into the under. into the
it
sea.
physically fell.
It literally went Bob into
Fucking
the underground
tripped and
where
fell.
there is an endless sea.
And do you like control a ship or something?
You control a ship. then they had the sequel that's called Sunless Sky, which is you control a train in space. It's a weirder title, but it's a great game.
Okay.
Story-wise, I don't know. You can pretty much pick whatever the fuck you want to do. I'm still very early on, so I don't know a lot of what I can do. I've learned a lot of new things. I've unlocked a lot of things that I was like, oh fuck, I didn't know I can do this instead. Because I had the right criteria to unlock them. Or the money or whatever that could be. Early game, very sluggish. There's no going around that. But the atmosphere of the game is so nice. There isn't a lot of music. There's like key points where the music will play, but otherwise it's just you, the shugging of your chip, going along, hearing the engine go. Maybe you press the horn because you're kind of bored, and just endless sea, and it's so nice.
Man, that sounds cool.
It's cozy, but it's sort of like you really have to plan yourself, plan the trips, because you will run out of fuel, you will run out of supplies, you will need to eat one of your crewmates.
Yo.
Yeah, it's very punishing if you not if you fuck up, but it will. A lot of things will have consequences, so there is no you can please everybody. You will have to pick a path and stick with it, sort of deal. Is there anything else I can add to that? No, it's a great game. Would I recommend it? Yes. Would I recommend the sequel? Yes, because it actually did a lot of the things that was missing from they fixed a lot of the mechanics and what's it called? Made the gameplay a little more how do you put it? Intriguing, stuff like that. But yeah, no.
Well,
that's it.
I actually so we as usual have our like little plan of topics, but I know a topic we should actually talk about.
Yeah.
So I also forgot to mention this. What I've been doing lately, I've been getting into D&D.
Again?
Well, I had my second session today.
Oh, all right. Cool.
And that's been great. So I think we could talk about our experiences with D&D and what each of us like about it.
Oh, heck yeah, brother. Ooh.
Now, I'd say this topic David should actually start us off with.
Oh yeah.
All right. I got introduced to D&D like I think 2 years ago, and holy fuck has it been fun. I haven't done any role-playing tabletop style games for at least 5 years, and just throwing myself into a character and stuff like that has been so much fun. And obviously the combat is also part of the fun. But the group I'm doing different campaigns mostly, so we don't get a lot of dead air in between sessions, because sometimes they want to go, okay, I need like 2 weeks to plan this. We can do another person's campaign in the group. There you go. Sorry, my girlfriend came with the glass jar that I've closed too hard. Needed me to open it.
Oh,
I needed to complete my man duties.
strong man. Okay.
Yes, strong. No, I've accidentally closed a lot of the jars very hard. So, whoops.
Fair enough.
Anyways, so some sessions had been obviously very RPG, like very story heavy. Other had been very like, okay, I wanna do this are my goals, but we'll see how well we can do them. And other had been just pure murder hobo style, killing everything. And they're all been great, but mostly a lot of them has been. There's one campaign we're doing right now that is called Curse of Strahd. It's a great campaign. It's a great module for the D&D 5th edition, because that's what we're running. Yes, I know we're plebs, but I'm doing a hill dwarf drunken drunken master monk. And we managed to, I don't know how we managed to do this, but early on, our DM didn't keep note of how much alcohol I've been drinking.
Ah.
So he just sort of retconned it and went, "You have a magical gourd that is always full of alcohol."
Okay.
Because my character needs to be drunk. It's part of its character.
I see.
And its catchphrase is, "I got a plan and does something dumb."
No.
I think the last thing my character did was just to intrigue our DM, walked on what really looked like very rotten floorboards, and fell 3 floors, which would kill anybody. But thankfully, because I'm playing a drunken monk, I have something called slow falling, which halves,
No.
which
What?
halves my damage. I would have died if I didn't have this.
So then you kind of literally just like fall in slow motion.
It's yeah. Keep in mind, my dwarf is 5 something in height. No, he's like 4 something in height, and weighs 240 pounds or something like that, which is a chunky boy. It's a chonkers. He the thickness, but he's very agile and stuff like that. And I'm starting to use that more and more in my character. So that's one of my favorite character. His name is Sultan from the Witcher series, but I thought
Of course.
But yeah, no, we had a one shot pretty recently where it has now turned into a 2-shot because it got very late. Yeah, no, it was like it was like 11 p.m. and we're like, I have work tomorrow and I'm starting to feel drowsy. Shall we call it a 2-shot? Fine, we'll call it a 2-shot. I have a sneaking suspicion this might be a full-on campaign.
Fair enough, man.
Well, Alexis, how about you? How's your journeys into D&D?
Well, I haven't played D&D in about almost a year because it's my last year of college and stuff, so we just haven't had as much time. People are more busy.
Also because of COVID.
That's a big part
I
of
mean,
it
we've
as
been
well.
doing it over Discord. It works, but it sucks because we don't have a battle group.
Yeah, we have that problem. But my experience was the last time, like the last thing I remember in our campaign. I don't remember it too well. I do remember I was a halfling, and
Yeah.
my class was not a bard. It was a thief. But I didn't go for like magic based thief. I was just a really charismatic thief. Right, charismatic thief halfling, and
Okay.
Thief half. Wait, what edition are you running?
I don't know. I never asked her DM
Oh,
exactly.
Wait, who's your DM?
Joe.
Oh.
Exactly. Exactly.
oh no.
Because I know Cameron runs 5th edition.
I got. I don't think it matters too much
Yeah.
about what I was gonna say about it, because I'm only just gonna talk about like the iconic things I remember basically
Yeah.
that happened in our campaign. We left off after like leaving a really big mountain with a hole, because we were like, okay, so we can't beat this like demon dude who literally almost one-shot someone in our party. So we're just leaving. So now we're just chilling in a camp in a forest. But before that, it gives me like a semi-stroke remembering it, because it's really dumb. But
Oh no.
but so our party, we came back from a quest after I think like clearing out a goblin camp in a cave or something, and we were just buying stuff from the shops and everything. And there was this kid. I'm gonna heavily emphasize it was a kid, but there was this kid with a cow, and
okay.
and this is just I guess an NPC you'd say, like that was part of the campaign.
Yes.
But he was just selling this milk that if you drink it you would become invisible, right? And we were like, oh, that's kind of cool. But then the kid's like, oh yeah, it's like 50 gold a bottle. I was like, excuse me. So we had a plan. It's like, cause it might be really useful. So we might get at least one bottle. So we were discussing a plan to try and like, we're gonna scam the kid.
Steal.
We're gonna scam the kid. But yeah, one of us was gonna distract him, and then the other one was like, we're gonna milk the cow, and then like and have a sip for the milk, having a sip of the milk, and then see if they turn invisible. So we tried that. Didn't work out. Kid was like, "What are you doing?" So then we had to try and stop the kid because he was about to go tell someone, and another one of us was I forgot what class he was. What's the really big race called?
Giant?
Yeah, they were
Dragonborn?
I think they were a giant, right? And they were just like, oh yeah, we should probably like make the kid die and no like not go anywhere and tell the authorities. They accidentally like roundhouse swing their arm on the kid, and they're just lying there unconscious. I'm like, what the fuck? But that doesn't work. That's not the stupid part. Okay, that's the starter. So we were like, okay guys, so we're running. So and because the cow was really scared, right? So the cow just zooms off. So then I lassoed the cow. And I get dragged along because I'm a fucking halfling and I don't weigh anything. And
your
my
strength
God.
is probably your lowest
Yeah,
stat
my
because you're
lowest
playing
stat.
a thief.
Yeah, so I'm just like, well, shit, guys, didn't think this through. So then, our freaking giant run. Everyone's running after me to get this fucking cow. And I have another person on my party that's I think it's a druid, and they could change into an animal. And the animal they were was was a horse with only 2 legs.
Wait, what? Why?
It was an inside joke that somehow became part of the campaign.
I mean, I'm thinking of the meme where the horse on 2 legs running, going like.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah, no, it's that horse. It's that horse.
There
so
we
yeah.
go.
We're trying to chase out the cow. The giant. There's 2 giants. I forgot to mention that, but there's 2 giants. They're like, okay, we should probably stay back here because we don't want to run after a cow, make everyone suspicious. So in the end, it was only me and the druid on the cow. The druid, who is now a 2-legged horse, is running after the cow to save me. I'm just getting fucked because I'm getting dragged along the ground. and then like, I eventually like, this isn't worth it, bro. So I just let go, and the druid's like, yeah, we'll just stop here. So now we were in the middle of the field, and authorities were looking for us because we tried to steal a cow, and there's a kid unconscious. Meanwhile, the 2 giants were like, getting tasked by the authorities. So why is this kid unconscious? And then one giant's like, to the other one, I don't know what happened. This other guy, they're really stupid. So then they both are in prison, and me and the druid had to just sneak back to the police headquarters and just say like, we're very sorry, we didn't mean to do this. and in the end, like the no one was really hurt. The kid was like, obviously very 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 not happy with it. But their punishment was they just what do you call like they put their arms and head in this hole, and then they put a wood thing over it.
Tomatoes.
Yeah, they throw tomatoes at it. Yeah, it's because our party's kind of cheeky. Me and Druid and Archer guy who just wasn't there because he was actually just going and buying stuff. He was like, why are the 2 giants there? And there's like, and then we had to explain. Oh yeah, one of them punched a kid by accident. By accident. And he's like, wow, we're really stupid. But then our characters agreed like, you know what? Let's also throw things at them. but I don't know. I forgot which one of us did. But one of us was okay. Hey, is that a watermelon? So we threw a watermelon at them, just hit them in the face, and then afterwards one of the giants was like, so which one of you threw the watermelon? That was a good moment.
My God.
That was a good moment.
That reminds me of a very short story. It's very funny. My drunken dwarf, he has a magical sword called the Sun Sword or something like that.
Yes.
Which he can pretty much feel the vibes from how it's feeling because it has.
Oh
its
yeah,
own
right. The
stats.
vibe check.
So I realized, wait, this has some magical properties. It can make sense of a lot of things. I straight up went up to a very, very red crystal. We pretty much slaughtered a whole village of druids because they bad.
Of course,
They've been harassing
of course,
people.
yes.
And I remember saying I would like to roll. I would like to check the crystal for any magical properties.
Yeah.
And then I think a little bit and go like, I would like to vibe check with my sword.
What kind of request is this?
Our DM went. The face of like a broken man. Like the buffer sound start playing in his head and go like, what the fuck did you say?
Jesus.
Vibe check the crystal with my sword.
What is that even supposed to do?
I wanted to see if it was magical, and he said, well, what did you roll? And I rolled pretty high, and he said, well, because you vibe check with your sword, it cannot really tell you what it if it's magical or not. It just feels a little bit indifferent about it. And I was like, damn.
Jeez, man.
I mean,
Oh,
our game is
God.
great, but it reminds me of... That's one of the dumbest story I have. Oh, that and waving a tranquilized toad at a raven that then attacked me and almost took an eye out on my monkey. No
Of
joke.
course.
I rolled so badly. I was about to lose an eye.
Jesus.
I also dropped that toad.
Well, I so far have had only 2 sessions.
Yeah.
And in those 2 sessions, we've already had way too many stupid events happen.
Oh, that's the best.
Okay, so I'll start off by saying this is a campaign that was already going on. So basically, a friend of mine asked if I wanted to play D&D because the DM, like I would just ask the DM that I want to play, and he would write me into the story.
Yeah.
So we did that.
Usually it's a good way to introduce new people.
I don't know if it's like a specific campaign or whatever, but it's set in Icewind Dale, around the region of 10 towns.
Okay.
It's like the northern ice regions of the Sword Coast.
Alright.
We're playing 5th edition also.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I made also a heal dwarf, but I am a paladin.
Okay.
His name is Grober Mudforged. And oh boy, we had some fun adventures. So it started off in the first session that my friend's character, Minerva, meets me in town, and basically like, you know, chatter, join my party, go on adventure.
Yeah.
We go on further, and we have a task to find. We have a bounty on certain arsonists that have been burning down places in the area. And we head to the town of what? Oh, I forgot the town name, but it's like a small settlement.
Yeah.
And it was completely burnt down, and we like searched through it to see any like clues of like where the arsonists are, and we find looters. And since I'm at the time seemingly a lawful good paladin, but as I revealed my character's secret, I'm actually chaotic good. I wanted to like, you know, get them to stop doing evil things, and talking didn't convince them, so we started fighting. Though it wasn't really fighting.
What?
Because they didn't want to stop. Then Minerva shot one of them in the shoulder with an arrow.
Oh.
And then they panicked and started running the fuck away. Because this town has like, it's like a lakeside town.
Yeah.
But the lake had frozen over. They started running across the lake. I run into the lake to intercept them, start fighting them. Do a couple swings. One guy charges at me, slips on the ice. I get an attack of advantage, and I have a war pick as my weapon.
Yeah.
I just smash my war pick into his shoulder blade. What the fuck? Meanwhile, the looters, they're not capable fighters. They're just scared and panicking. The guy that was shot by an arrow, he's still there in the beginning, bleeding out in agony.
Jesus Christ.
So after I hit the guy in the shoulder blade, the people are like, please, mercy. My dwarf, he prays to Sharandlar, which is a chaotic good god and it's the god of mercy. So I was like,
I mean,
promise you won't do this again and give all your stolen goods and I'll let you go. They're like, okay, could you heal our friend? And I was like, fine. So I cast Cure Wounds on the guy whose shoulder blade appeared.
oh my god.
So I healed him up, let them on their way. And then they asked, could we get our friend, the guy that was shot in the shoulder? We're like, sure. We go back to check. He's gone.
No.
We see a trail of blood going. I say, you guys stay back here. I'm going to go check it out. I follow the trail of blood, walk into a building. As I walk into a building, the motherfucker shoots me in the ribs with a crossbow.
What?
My character flips out, says, why the fuck did you do that? Who shoots someone in the ribs with a crossbow? And so in anger, my character takes out a javelin and throws it at him at full force.
Whoa.
No, this character was on the brink of death, but my character's like, fuck it. I'm taking a javelin and I'm yeeting it into him.
Cast
And
Divine
then
Smite also just to absolutely
if
obliterate
only.
them.
Okay, so that obviously killed him.
Die.
I healed myself up. We told the other bandits to leave. Your friend is dead because he made a mistake. And I took his crossbow, obviously. It's mine now. We took the loot, and then we headed further because we were heading to a place where they had where my friend's group had spotted one of the arsonists.
Yeah.
We get to the location, and the arsonist was frozen in a big pillar of ice. We don't know how that happened, but there's like these multiple pillars, and one of the pillars had the arsonist in it. And we're just gonna get the head from the pillars for the bounty.
Yeah.
We arrive at the pillars, and the head's gone.
Oh no.
Like it was like carved, someone carved into the ice pillar and taken out the head. We're like, fuck. We head to the nearby town of Tourmaline to see if there's any bounty hunters that might have taken it. Whilst there, we find out that there's a job option posted for clearing out a mine shaft. So we obviously sign up for that. Clear out the mine shaft of kobolds, where we found a kobold that is proficient in calligraphy.
What?
So my friend wanted to take him under his wing because his character's family needs a calligrapher. So we're like, fuck it. On the way out of the mine, we got attacked by an eldritch fucking horror tentacle monster.
What goes on in your camp?
So we had to fight that for like an hour. And that was the end of the first session.
Wow.
I'm going to try to pick up the pace because I also want to mention some things from the second session.
Yeah.
So second session, listener to the show will know Echo.
Mm-hmm.
Echo joined us to play D&D, and he had never played just like me. And he made a human rogue, well, a rogue thief. But like by trade, he's also a carpenter that hates trees and will kill anything that is a tree.
I see.
What happened today's session? The important things is we were adventuring from Tourmaline, going back to the town where we were beginning, to like basically group up with my friend's party. On the way back, because my Echo had a cart and an elk, because he's a carpenter and he's a tradesman, pretty much.
Okay.
So we're driving along through the blizzard, and in the blizzard we suddenly notice in the distance there's a figure walking, and it's like emitting beams of light. My character, because, you know, he's still chaotic good, and he follows Chandler, so I want to help anyone. So I start calling out to see if like they need help. Then I tell Echo's character, which is Gary, I tell him to stop the cart, and I start walking towards the light figure, and they follow me in tow. We leave the kobolds to watch over the cart. So we head for the figure, and we get closer and closer to the point where the figure can see us, and the figure starts coming at us and then running at us. Now, Minerva and Gary, they're like nervous and they're like getting ready for battle. Me and Mike are just like, hey, you need any help? Are you okay? You shouldn't be out here. It's a blizzard.
What the fuck?
But then it kept charging at us, so even my character realized it's going to be a battle. Then we, for an hour, pretty much fought the thing because it turned out to be some undead creature that just emitted light. We still didn't figure... Oh no, we figured out there was, in the end, it was an old man who was cursed that made him into his light being. But the funniest part in that whole combat was it goes to Echo's turn. He does his turn, and right after his turn is the Thing's turn.
Yeah.
The first combat Echo's ever been, the first time he's ever hit, he got one shot. He got hit for 18 damage, and his character has a health pool of 14. So, and death rolls are done by our DM. So our DM's like, alright, I'm gonna do a death roll. He does it, and we hear him say, fuck's sake. It was a critical success roll, so Echo instantly got revived with 1 HP.
Okay.
Oh, so he was back to life. Then we fought him, and then there's like a lot of bullshit that happened in town. For example, how my character got scammed. But I think that's gonna be stories for another time, because I could talk about this whole shit for hours.
Yeah, no, same.
Yeah.
Reminds me of like a very dumb interaction I had when I was playing an Oathbreaker Paladin, and I used one of my abilities called Thunder Smite. One of the effects of it is that you can knock an enemy prone, which gives you advantage on attack rolls. And the character has to use up half of their goddamn movement speed to stand up. We got hit once. This took 2 turns. We fought a Celestial. First round, she hit one of us. My turn. I hit her to the ground. Then we pretty much stomped on her. The second round.
Damn.
It was like,
damn.
Everybody's standing around her, getting extra points for damage points because we were on flanking positions and stealth and stuff like that. So it just reminded me of one of those pictures of the JoJo, one of the JoJo episodes. It was like everybody's kicking somebody laying down, and then somebody.
Oh yeah, I like that.
You know which one I'm talking about. Like, it just reminded me of that one.
Okay, so today for the last, well, not topic really, but segment, I guess we could call it, is we're gonna do something we did a while back on the podcast in the early episodes. Throwback episode. We're gonna do some very stupid quizzes that we found on BuzzFeed.
Oh. Which one shall we start with?
Let's see. Which one did we put first? I guess.
Oh damn! Look at them fat titties.
Whoa!
For the listeners, Bruno just turned on his mic. No, his mic. His camera.
We heard his chest through the microphone.
Damn.
I think how does someone share their screen, or does everyone do this?
We all do it, and then we just discuss the results.
Okay.
All right.
So we're gonna try to describe these quizzes as well as possible to the listeners.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shall we start out with the
fried food?
Fried food.
Yeah.
Fried food. All right. So this is a quiz called "This Fried Food Test will reveal you which soda matches your personality."
Okay.
Dear God. So first one, breakfast.
What do we got here? We got French. Fuck. He can't read.
Ooh.
We got fried egg sandwich. We got
beignets.
I don't know what those are. We got Scotch egg, potato hash, French toast, and fry up.
Ooh, that fry looks like full English actually.
I just wouldn't pick any of these.
I'm picking fry up. Next one, snack.
I would go.
Oh, sorry, Bruno hasn't picked yet. Sorry.
I'll go with the French toast.
I went fry up.
Damn.
I saw
fry
sausage.
Up, same.
Okay, snacks. We got coconut shrimp, mozzarella sticks, fried pickles, samosas, onion rings, and egg rolls. This is a tough choice.
I'm not saying I fit the stereotypes, but I'm just gonna pick the egg rolls, guys.
Oh damn.
Wait, what does a samosa have in it?
I don't know, man. I haven't eaten it forever, so I don't remember
I'll quickly just see what's in a samosa.
I am peddling in between mozzarella sticks or onion rings.
Dude, same here.
I mean, I'm basic. But
I'm
those
going
are
for the
good
mozzarella
snacks.
sticks. I'm going for the mozzarella sticks.
I'm going with onion rings. then.
Cheese always wins.
Oh,
Alright, lunch.
lunch. Oh, the first one is so British.
Fish and
The first
chips.
option is fish and chips.
Corn dogs.
Which
Corn dogs for lunch.
No, corn dogs are great though.
They're great.
But for lunch.
I already.
Okay, then you got falafel.
Fair.
I've never actually had falafel.
Wait.
I had it when I was younger, but wasn't a fan.
Like, we have it here, but I've never eaten it.
I live in Sweden. Pretty much every fucking corner has a falafel store.
Well, we have kebab places and they sell falafel, but
Yeah.
I've never had falafel.
yeah.
Then there's fried rice,
Ooh.
chimichanga, and croquettes. Again, not to be racist, but I can bet my ass that Alexis is gonna pick fried rice.
I'm not conforming to societal norms, but I did pick the fourth option.
And I'm gonna pick the first option because I actually really enjoy that as lunch.
I'd
Right.
go for chimichangas.
Going on to dinner.
Oh, these are good.
What
These
a
are good
fuck!
options.
These are tough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we got fried chicken, mac and cheese balls, toasted ravioli,
What the fuck?
tempura.
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 I mean, well, the picture is tempura shrimp, but
Yeah.
like tempura can be
But
anything.
there's a tempura aubergine in background too. It's like the different things on that plate.
Yeah.
Okay, so anything. So just basically Japanese deep fried stuff.
Yep.
Okay. Jalapeno poppers or chicken fried steak.
Oh! Chicken fried steak.
What?
Oh damn.
How do you choose between these?
I
how is
went fried
jalapeno
chicken.
pop-
Fried chicken's solid, bro.
But how is jalapeno poppers like a full meal, like a full dinner?
BuzzFeed.
Well,
Oh, right.
well,
Yeah.
well, the thing is, like,
Mm.
I don't think it just means just the. I think like a dish centered around these. I think is what
Like
it means.
part
Okay,
of
fair.
part of
Be-
the
because
dinner
if you,
would
like
just be
if you're
this.
in the fried chicken, there's rice in the background. That all. I'm not saying I'm not saying anything. It's just that rice affected my decision.
I'm saying
I'm
that
going
looks like
for-
some white ass potato mash, but hey,
I'm going for the chicken fried steak. That thing looks bomb.
I am going with the tempura.
Heard
I know.
bong.
Alright.
Dessert: apple fritters,
Oh.
cannoli, funnel
I
cake,
wouldn't have any of these.
churros, deep fried candy. What the fuck is deep fried candy? What
Have
kind
you ever
of
had a deep fried Mars bar?
what kind of beatneck, redneck ass motherfucking
Scottish.
I've never
joking.
had any
It's a
of
Scottish
these.
thing.
What?
I don't think I
That sounds
ever
like
will.
diabetes central. You got no. It's like deep fried candy bars. That's like if you want the 2-for-1 special, you want diabetes and heart disease.
I mean,
Ooh, and then you got tempura green tea ice cream. I'm going for the green tea ice cream because mochi ice cream is amazing.
I went cannoli.
I'm gonna go with churros because I have to go for something that's close to home. Oh damn! What do you pick, Alexis?
I went cannoli.
All right.
We should have
What did
results
everybody get?
now.
I got fucking Sprite. I don't like Sprite.
What did you get, David?
I got cola. You're
Bro.
a classic. That's for sure.
Yo, boys, I'm a gamer. I got Mountain Dew.
Yo!
I'm such a pro gamer.
Oh, god.
my god, no.
I hate Sprite. Sprite tastes like dick. And not in the good way.
I was like, hey, yo, hold up. That's not right.
Oh my.
Okay, next quiz.
What is it?
15 of the hardest rounds of which of these delicious foods must go you'll ever play.
I mean, not
Oh,
really
okay,
a
we
quiz,
gotta
but-
we gotta debate these. These ones we gotta debate.
Okay.
Yeah. So we go.
So first
with
one we got
We're going with
burgers versus pizza. And we're choosing which one we get
Yeah,
rid
we
of.
get rid
one.
of.
Yeah.
Personally, I go
Okay.
burgers. I like pizza more than burgers. So that's that.
This is a tough
That-
choice.
This is a really tough one because you can do so much with pizza and same with burgers.
Yeah.
I like.
I'm saying get rid of pizza.
Damn.
I'm sorry. If you asked me like a year ago when I still loved pizza more than anything, I would have said pizza, but burgers are just so I would even I'll be honest, I'll take one type of burger over every type of pizza.
Alright, fair.
Because I just love burgers that fucking much.
I'll
Can't relate.
I'll go with burgers. I'll go with burgers. I pressed the wrong one because I'm a moron, but
Yeah.
that doesn't really matter.
Oh, actually, 64% of people say burgers.
Yeah, that it should go.
Yeah.
And pizza should
Oh, wait.
stay.
Fuck! I clicked the wrong one.
Nice.
My
Nice.
brain.
Bro, hey.
No.
I think the
Okay.
people are confused on the first one. All right.
Which of these foods can go? French fries or
Okay,
potato
I'm
chips?
getting rid of the fries. I'm getting rid of the fries, man. Potato chips. Oh, one of my favorite snacks are potato chips.
You see, I could say that if sweet potato fries didn't exist, but sweet
Yeah.
potato fries exist, so chips gotta go.
Yeah, no, chips are dead to me compared to fries. You can do so much shit with fries. Fucking poutine has fries in it.
Poopy.
Dude,
No,
everything.
poutine.
I know.
Fucking chili cheese fries. Fucking.
Like pour some Parmesan on it, some hot sauce.
Like
and
anything that's good with potato chips is better with
my
fries.
my background
That's
just
just a
makes
fact.
it so hard to relate to everything you're saying. This is so sad.
What? You're from the UK?
No, I'm from Philippines actually. I was born there.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, I think this next one is easy. Which of these foods can go? Chicken noodle soup or tomato soup? Tomato soup.
Bye
can
bye
fucking go.
tomato soup. Chicken noodle soup's a
Oh,
banger.
no, and here I come and going like, but I really like tomato soup.
No, tomato soup is nice, but it does not fucking beat chicken noodle
Chicken
soup.
noodle
Yeah,
soup
no.
is
Because
a
nothing
banger.
fucking
Good
beats
ass
chicken noodle soup.
is like so good. There's no. I'm sorry, tomato soup.
Oh,
Tomato
the
soup,
one
go home.
the choice after is pretty interesting.
Oh, I know my answer on that one.
I'll know my
Which
answer.
of these foods can go? Brownies or chocolate chip cookies? I like brownies.
I like brownies more.
Same. There's
That's
no
like an
debate there.
easy
What
one.
people
That's
like
an
chocolate
easy
chip
one.
cookies more on average? Down.
That's.
I mean, considering that the majority of people like the biggest reason is because, for me at least, is I don't like cookies because it takes too much time to do. Brownies just put everything in a fucking pan into the oven. You don't have to do like small balls everywhere, and then they might pull in together and whatever. Do a fucking
Okay.
pan.
The next one might stir some.
I got rid of lasagna.
Lasagna versus spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah, I got rid of lasagna. But they're both good. I'm not saying.
Oh, I gotta get rid of spaghetti and meatballs.
Fair enough, man.
Lasagna means so much to me. I love that. Shit.
I have that with spaghetti and meatballs.
Holy fuck, that's a 51-49 on that.
That's pretty
one.
much a 50-50, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, okay, the big reason why I want lasagna to stick around is because you can do anything with lasagna. Spaghetti and meatballs. Yeah, here you go. Meat.
It's just in the
fucking
name.
Balls
It's in the name. It's just spaghetti balls and meat.
Yeah, it's a spaghetti and balls.
Spaghetti balls
Spaghetti.
and meat.
I heard they would say, "Here you go, meat and balls." So you know, two sides of the same coin.
Okay, next one. Hot dogs versus corn dogs. Okay, I'm gonna admit, I've never had a corn dog.
I had a corn dog before, but fucking I even have I had a corn dog in a goddamn poutine, and damn, it was good. But
It doesn't beat out a hot dog. It
Hot
doesn't.
dog's too much of a
'Cause
classic.
How you gonna do all the cool toppings on a corn dog?
You put it on top. That's why they're called toppings.
I was about to say you put the corn dog in a hot dog bun and put the topping on it.
Okay. Let's not make this a freak show. Okay.
Also, what you want this to become a freak show? Is hot dog a sandwich?
We're not
sandwich.
engaging in
It's a
this
sandwich.
discussion.
Okay, but we're talking about
Right.
which one goes, and I'm saying corn dog goes
Yeah, I'm
home.
saying
I
corn
said
dog
corn
too.
dog goes home.
As much as I like it, I know that you can do so much more with
Which
a
of
regular
these
hot dog.
foods can go? Carrots or peas?
What the fuck? Carrots versus peas?
I'm
What?
putting
But
I'm
they
putting
go together so well.
I'm putting peas away.
You could do so much with carrots. I'm sorry, peas are going.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like peas that much.
Next
I like that you made such a big deal.
Well, no, because they go together so well.
do,
But
they
like,
do.
if I had to
Oh,
choose,
no.
like peas on their own suck.
next option, buffalo wings or chicken strips. Buffalo wings, I'm sorry, you do not compare it to chicken strips.
I'm gonna agree with that.
Chicken
You guys
strips.
are, you guys are
No,
fucking
no,
bad.
no, chicken strips.
Macaroni
You
and
cannot
the chicken
compare. You
strips.
cannot compare
Huh?
chicken strips to buffalo wings. I'm sorry, bro.
That I agree with Alexis 100% here.
I can't believe you've done this to me.
Oh,
Also, because chicken strip ain't got no
Oh, oh.
bones.
You know,
That's always a
boneless
plus.
pizza.
you know, David. I think you're dumb.
No, you.
Okay, this next one is easy. Tater tots versus onion rings.
Fucking
Tater tots can fucking go.
It's the thing is, I don't like either of these. So I'm,
Oh, damn.
So I'm just like,
Onion ring.
I'd get rid of
I think
onion rings because I just like tater tots more. But I honestly don't like them that much.
Holy shit!
Oh.
Next option's easy for me.
Oh, this is easy.
Oh no!
Wait. Oh.
Croissants versus garlic. I just want garlic. I don't like garlic bread.
What?
And it's really weird. It's really weird because a lot of Filipino food has a lot of garlic in it, but I just don't like garlic bread. I don't know why.
I can't choose. This is.
I was supposed to have eaten before I should have eaten before I did the podcast. This is murdering me a bit.
I'm gonna let the croissants go. Garlic bread is. As someone that always eats garlic bread when they're stoned, garlic bread has gotten me through a lot of tough times.
Damn. Oh, here's a hard one for me at least. Which of these has to go? Avocado toast or guacamole and chips?
Avocado toast, easy.
Here's the
Guacamole
thing
and
I put guacamole and chips away. I
I'm
like
a bit
toast.
of a proto hipster. I'm a bit of a proto hipster.
Proto hipster.
Which means I was a hipster before hipster even was a thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I put guacamole and chips away. Sorry, bro.
I'm saying bye bye to toast.
So, I've always put avocado on a fucking toast before I even knew that was becoming a trend, and I was like, this is fucking delicious. I enjoy eating it like this.
I don't know.
And I still do, but every time I do it now, it's like
It's
I
not the
cannot
same.
look at it without going like fucking hipster boys.
Yeah.
To ruin a perfectly good thing.
Well, you're still in the minority because 80% chose avocado toast to leave.
I thing is for me, like, I have to go with the toast option because I just like seeded bread, but well, seeded toast, I guess. Brown seeded toast, I really like that.
Yeah, no, fair. I agree.
The next one is a conflicting one
Uh,
for me.
Grilled cheese or mac and cheese.
I
Which one
don't
had
like
to
mac
go?
and cheese that much.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And
We're learning so much about each other that
yeah.
I'm just learning I'm disappointed in Alexis.
What do you? No, bro. No, you have to realize.
Bruno,
like,
you didn't even like fries until like 2 years ago or something like that.
yeah, you have to realize, right? Like my diet has always just been rice with literally anything. That's all I've
Man, you need
eaten.
to learn how to cook
I do.
other things. No, you need to learn how to cook other things. Not that's what I wanted. I should finish that sentence.
That's a good point. I do plan to. It's just economically viable and helpful. To
I mean,
learn how
considering
to
that you
cook.
still live at home right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But grilled
I'm
cheese or mac and
saying
cheese?
grilled cheese can go. Mac and cheese, that's my childhood right there. It's like
Really?
I grew
Mac
up
and
eating
cheese?
mac and cheese all the fucking time. That was my favorite food as a kid.
I
Huh.
only had mac and cheese
So grilled
twice.
grilled cheese, grilled cheese is nice, but mac and cheese is where my heart is at.
Damn, bro.
This is a tough choice for me.
Mashed potatoes.
This is
I
an
enjoy
easy
both.
choice for me. I hate potato salad. Mashed potatoes is so much better.
Thing is, with this option, I don't think I've had a good potato salad, so I have to put potato salad for now.
I mean, I make a bomb ass mashed potato. So fuck you, potato salad. You go.
For me, again, it's a thing. I grew up eating mashed potatoes with mincemeat sauce, and potato salad is just, it's icky.
Next one, waffles versus pancakes.
Holy shit!
Okay.
Oh my god, this is the most debatable thing ever.
I went
Pancakes versus
pancakes to
waffles.
get rid of. I really like
I love them
waffles.
both.
I really like waffles.
Fuck!
I do like
Same.
pancakes, but I've had more enjoyable experiences with waffles than pancakes.
The shitty thing is, pancakes can be so many things, but waffles is just waffles. Because there's so many different varieties of pancake.
What do you mean? You can make a lot of things with fucking waffles too.
No, but I mean, there's different types of pancake. Name different types of waffle.
Okay, waffle tower.
Waffle chicken steak.
Waffle wheel.
No, I mean just the waffle. I mean, literally, without
Blueberry
anything
waffle.
else.
Swedish waffles. Yes, those are different things.
What's a Swedish waffle?
They are cut into. It looks like a flour when you press them down. They're not as thick. They're very thin, and when you take out one of the part, it looks like a heart. That's what it.
It's
It's
for
very
me,
cute. But
for
those
me,
are
as someone
sweet
that's
waffle.
grown up in Eastern Europe, here alone we have 3 types of pancakes.
Bleens?
Like 3 different recipes. We have blins, then we have sirniki, which is made of cottage cheese, and then we have ones that I don't know how to translate, but you make them with thingy. What's the word? What's the shit that rises in bread? Fucking
Yeast.
Yeast. Yeah, yeast pancakes. We got 3 types of pancakes just here, and then there's fucking crepes, and I count crepes as pancakes.
Yeah, no.
And then
crepes are
there's
pancakes,
American pancakes.
which are the thick
So it's
ones.
there's flapjacks as well. It's like there's way too many types of pancakes. I'm saying waffles can go because waffle dishes are great, but pancakes cover so much food for me.
Fair.
Last one.
Last one.
It's cakes versus pies. I just put cakes
Oof.
away. I hate cake.
As much as the meme says, is it cake? I love pie more than anything else.
I hate cake.
Like, I enjoy cake, but the thing is, like, I eat one slice and it's like, that's it. A pie, if
Yeah,
I
yeah.
make a pie, I'll eat it by myself. I'm sitting in a corner, not crying, and really fucking enjoying it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna agree with you guys because also cake is a sweet thing. Pie is anything.
Yep.
Oh, clever.
You can have apple pie, you can have chicken pot pie, you can have fucking whatever you
Pie-
want.
You can
Cake
have
is like
Pie.
cake is like you can have diabetes.
And then here comes Americans going like, oh hey, look at my red velvet cake. It's regular sponge cake with red dye and like 5 layers of frosting.
Okay, well, with that, I think we're gonna round up today's episode.
Good talk, guys.
We hope you enjoyed this special 3-man episode. Maybe we'll do more of these in the future. But as usual, I've been your co-host.
You close?
As usual, I've been your host, Bruno. With me has been my co-host, David.
Yes.
And our guest has been Alexis.
Nope.
We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we hope you tune in next time. Goodbye.
Brush your teeth.
Bye, guys.